All right, guys, we are here with yet another video. So this video is going to be about the top 5 mods for your 5th gen Camaro. So already right off the bat, I don't have all top 5 of these mods, but we just gonna go ahead and we give you guys a little bit of the why. So why would you want to do these mods? All right, here's the first thing. I driven my stock Camaro for 2 years straight with pretty much 0 mods on the car or anything like that. And 2, this car just becomes so much more enjoyable. It's already an amazing car as it is, but it becomes so much more enjoyable with just a little bit of these mods. This car has so much potential, and these are some affordable mods. They get a little bit more expensive as we get more down towards the list, but I'm gonna give you 5 affordable mods that you can do for your 5th gen Camaro to wake it up. So here we go. Okay, so first things first, we are going to be talking about exhaust. So this car comes stock so quiet that it basically could be mistaken for a vacuum cleaner. So I'm gonna just tell you right now, what a lot of people do is they do the muffler deletes, they do the resonator deletes. You can go the whole straight pipe route. A lot of people advise against the straight pipe route, but here's the thing. The car does sound good. Full exhaust does sound way better, way higher quality. More people are gonna appreciate if you get a full exhaust on the car. But if we're talking about these affordable mods, you can just get the straight pipe route, do whatever you got to do until you go to get a full exhaust. There are so many exhausts that sounds great for this car. I'm currently in the process of getting my own exhaust on this car as well. So the car sounds like a vacuum cleaner stock. I'll throw a clip in of what it used to sound like. But I'll let you hear what it sounds like right now. So give me keys, and I've already done millions of videos with the exhaust on this car, but we'll just do the idle so you guys see how it sounds. For those who haven't seen it, this is what the car sounds like. The idle sounds mean. It's grizzly, dude. It sounds way better once you open up that exhaust. There's so much powerful V8 waiting in there to be awakened. You just gotta open it up, let it do its thing. So that is the first mod. You can do a muffler delete, resonator delete for like 250 bucks, or even do it at home for even cheaper, for free. So you can do that. Buy an axle back. There are so many different options, but that is a very affordable mod that will make a very big difference in your driver experience with the car. So let's turn that back off, save a little bit of gas. All right, now that we're back in the car, we got the car off, we saving a little bit of MPG now. Here's the second mod that is very important. A lot of people do not, they overlook this and they do not look into getting this mod, and they don't realize how important it really is. And you might have heard this millions of times. Back out the car we go. But it is so true, so important that you do this. Tires. Look at the meats over here. So people overlook tires. The stock Camaro, I think it comes with like 265, 275 tires or whatever like that. That's okay, but you're really not getting the traction that you really should be getting. So for example, don't mind all the curb rash on my wheels. This is from the previous owner, and we'll go over some story time on that in another video. But these are 285s in the front, 305s in the rear, Michelin Pilot Sport tires in the rear, and I have some other stuff, I think a Goodyear tire, something like that. I got some other stuff in the front. So what you guys got to do is get you the cheap tire plug. I have my cheap tire plug. I get a bunch of tires from this guy. I mean, you guys, if you go down my page, you'll see why I go through so many tires. Very easy, very self-explanatory. So tires will make an enormous difference. What is the point of having this horsepower if you can't even put it to the ground? Keep in mind, you need tires. Number 3, my intake is really dirty, but you need a cold air intake. A lot of people will call this a hot air intake just because of the design. Yes, the ones that have the actual casing over it is better because you are getting that hot air all from the engine bay working its way into that. So RotoFab is one of the most notable brands or whatever from my research, and they have great reviews. RotoFab cold air intakes. So a lot of people probably thinking like, why would I get an aftermarket intake over my stock intake? What's wrong with the one I already have? Here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with it. They are very efficient from the factory as is. You're not gonna gain 50 horsepower off the cold air intake. But here's the thing, the cold air intake changes the exhaust note and it makes it a little bit louder. It's just one of those things you do. So basically, cold air intake, pretty affordable mod. You can probably get them anywhere. The really cheap ones for the 200s all the way up to 500 plus on the cold air intake. RotoFab is the one that I personally recommend. It gives you a little bit more throttle response, a little bit more sound, and it changes the exhaust note a little bit, and it makes it sound really good. So cold air intake, exhaust, either straight pipe or buy a full catback exhaust. Those are my main 3 recommendations, plus the tires, right? You want to get those tires. The cold air intake is kind of a preference, but I see that most car builds do it. If you guys have built Camaros or anything like that in the comments, drop your top 5 mods down in the comments as well, just to help out other people and even myself. So that's my number 3. Going on to number 4. And okay, before we even get on this, because I know some people gonna get on me in the comments, I don't have this mod. This is a, ready? Boom. Boom, it's not gonna be there. But this is gonna be a catch can system. I don't have one currently. I did have one, and has something to do with this line right here. The dealership messed up my oil change and it melted and a whole bunch of good stuff, it broke. Long story short, oil catch cans catch all that blow by that's in your intake manifold and stuff like that. You want to have a catch can system just to help, you know, keep the life of the motor going. It's simply just one of those mods, super easy to do, super affordable to buy, and you want to just keep that in there. Make sure you're emptying it out, but get you a catch can system. Now, the last mod, this is gonna be more specific to your LS guys or LS3s in the 5th gen Camaro community, but that is gonna be headers. So headers make your car sound amazing. I have a guy with shorty headers and I have long tube headers, as you can see right there. So basically, long tube headers completely changed the car. I got a bike guy, whoever this is, making a lot of noise, but long tube headers completely changed the driver experience of this car. This thing sounds like a beast. Please take that with emphasis. Headers, we all know those are the power mods, headers, cam, intake, all that good stuff, but believe me, headers are insane. So with the 5th gens, you can get headers from Speed Engineering. You got a lot of different places to get them. Mine are from Speed Engineering, and they were $3.99. I paid $5 something after all the add-ons and everything like that, but they're super affordable, super easy to install. I will link my install video in the top so that you guys can check that out if you want to see that as well. But completely different beast. I would recommend that. So that is gonna be the main mods right there. You got tires, intake, catch can, headers. Now the other mod that I would say that is really important to do on the 5th gen Camaro. So we're making our way over to the back of the car. This is gonna be one of those cosmetic type things. Not everybody is gonna be into this. However, I'm really not the biggest fan of the tail lights on the 5th gen Camaro, and the spoilers are a little small too, so this one's gonna be like a 2-for-1. But tail lights and wicker bill are really good mods. They're super affordable. I think I paid about $400 for the tail lights, and I paid $180 for the wicker bill, and super easy to install. I have an install video on that, but it pretty much bolts up to my stock 1LE spoiler right here. So super easy, affordable mod, not hard to do at all. All of these things that I've listed are super affordable. Now you can get some really expensive tires, and now we got the train. All right, train is gone. But you can get some expensive tires. They can rack up in price. Normal retail price for my 305 BF Goodrich tires are about $1,300. It's about $600 for both. So yes, that can get really expensive. But if you get a nice cheap tire plug or something like that where they can get you the good tires for good prices, like I said, I got my Michelin Sport Plus tires on at the cheap tire plug. So hey, there's that. You can definitely do that. Super easy to do. They even put them on for $30, mounted and balanced, everything. So that's gonna do that for this segment of the video. What I'm gonna do is a POV drive. Just so you guys can get the experience of what is it even like to drive a 5th gen Camaro with long tube headers. So that might even end up being a separate video. If you guys have any questions on mods, where to get certain things, who to go with, all that sort of stuff, feel free to reach out. Let me know down in the comments. If I have any answers to your questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. And I even have other buddies that could also help out. They have built Camaros that I've featured on the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see the POV drive, let me know. I'm probably gonna put a clip in this video, but I might make that a separate video. So let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video or learned anything, let me know down in the comments. I want engagement. I reply to almost everything. So yeah, have a good one. Check out my other videos. See ya.